64 groundbreaking ideas poised for glory. Only one champion. Innovators and trailblazers, welcome to round 2 of the arena. Do you have what it takes? We're about to find out. Whose innovation will redefine the landscape of tomorrow? Victory today means you're one step closer to claiming the ultimate prize of $10,000. Today's focus, problem and solution, market and competition. 2 minutes on the clock. 2 ideas enter the arena. Only one will emerge triumphant. Let the battle begin.
Yay! Oh my gosh, let the battle begin indeed. I find like the intro video is so hype. It truly gets you ready to like be ready to see the most epic battle ever. And that's what the arena is, just an epic battle with 2 amazing student entrepreneurs. And just like previously, a judge coined it as the Hunger Games of student entrepreneurship. So it is a true testament to that. But as always, I have a special dad joke wrapped up for you today for this match. So stay with me on this one. This one's really good, okay? Why was the scarecrow so successful? Why was the scarecrow so successful? Because he was outstanding in his field. Amazing, right? I know. And on that note, before we meet our outstanding contestants, we're going to briefly introduce our awesome and cool judges for today. So first up, I have Philip Yoon, Investment Principals at Tribe Ventures. Welcome to the arena, Philip. How does it feel to judge round 2?
Very exciting, eager, leading up to see the 2 contestants.
I love that. Thank you. And joining Philip is a familiar face, Megan Swim, Senior Technical Analyst at Shopify. Megan, it's always a pleasure to have you here. How does it feel to come back?
Super excited to see the competitions for today, or the pitches for today.
Yes, I love that. Thank you, Megan. So we've met our judges. It's time to meet our superstars. So first up, I have Rachel Newman from Queen's University. Hi, Rachel. This is round 2. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. A little nervous, but good.
It's always good to feel a little nervous. But competing with Rachel is Lisa Chan from University of Waterloo. Hi, Lisa. How are you feeling?
Good, happy and excited to be here.
I love that. That's awesome. So we've met our outstanding students. It's officially time to face the heat. First up, I have Rachel. You have 2 minutes on the clock. The stage is yours.
2.3 million Canadians reported unmet mental health care needs. 80% cited the reason is because they didn't know where to look and didn't know the kind of help they needed. And I'm one of them. I once desperately sought help for mental health issues, and the system failed me. Years later, I connected with a therapist suited to my needs and got my life back. Wondering how this happened, I dug a bit deeper to understand the systematic barriers at play. While so many believe there's this huge demand for mental health care services and there's a shortage of mental health care workers, it's actually a misconception. The tragic irony is that therapists struggle to fill their caseloads. They have capacity. They just lack the business skills to manage patient acquisition as their education focuses solely on therapy. And they're losing money. Conducting primary and secondary research, we discovered that therapists are losing on average $10,000 to $30,000 in potential income, whether that be because of unfilled caseloads, turnover resulting from poor matches, working for platforms like BetterHelp that compensate well below market rate, or working group practices that take a 60-40 split, and more. At Sequin, we're solving this by matching individuals to therapists best suited to support them, stepping in to provide the business acumen that therapists need, increasing their income by filling their caseloads with patients they are best suited to help and more likely to retain, and providing patients like me and the millions of North Americans seeking help a resource. Our pricing model charges therapists $70 a month. Today, we are a month into a 6-month paid beta test with 15 therapists where so far we facilitated 27 matches. With a North American market size of $1.1 billion, we're equipped to reach over $1 million in annual revenue by year 2 if we continue to grow at the current rate we're growing at. And we're well positioned against our competition in all categories. The largest player is BetterHelp. Sequin is to BetterHelp what Shopify is to Amazon. BetterHelp employs therapists below market rates where therapists have little control over their practice and cannot accept insurance. Sequin, like Shopify, empowers therapists to build sustainable, independent practices with well-matched clients. We accept insurance and give therapists control over their caseloads. The reason Sequin has so much traction early on, no one is doing it like us. I think the 2 minutes are up.
That was awesome, Rachel. Very, very well timed. And I really love the visual cues, like without having to use a PPT. That was very clever. So good job, Rachel. Competing with that is Lisa Chan. You too have 2 minutes. The stage is yours.
Imagine waking up every day not knowing how your body's really functioning, feeling out of control, confused, and overwhelmed by your hormonal health. That is what the 160 million people worldwide who have PCOS feel every single day. Now, usually medication is given as the treatment, but certain at-risk groups can't take medication, and they're forced to rely on the only other main treatment option, which are lifestyle changes. But lifestyle changes are not tailored to the individual and can be logistically difficult to implement. That's where PicoSync comes in. PicoSync is a hormone tracking system that allows people with PCOS to manage their hormones and resulting symptoms. Now, PicoSync involves two parts, the first being a dental sensor that measures hormones through saliva, and the second being an app that monitors the hormones, and when an imbalance is detected, will give concrete, actionable steps that have been scientifically proven to regulate those hormones. Now, in the market, there are 116 people aged 18 to 45 who have PCOS worldwide, but the majority of those people remain undiagnosed. And as such, with increased awareness about women's health and PCOS, as well as improvements to the diagnostic process, the potential for this market to grow is very large. Now, we at PicoSync are targeting women aged 18 to 45 who have been diagnosed with PCOS and are seeking natural PCOS treatment options to manage their symptoms. We intend to reach customers directly through doctors after an official diagnosis is made. There aren't really any companies out there that do the same thing that PicoSync does. There's companies like Uva and Mira that do hormone tracking devices for PCOS, but they focus on fertility rather than everyday management of symptoms. There are also apps like Flow, which can provide insights and suggest lifestyle changes for people with PCOS, but they don't track hormones, so these suggestions are not completely tailored to the individual. And there are also pharmaceutical companies like Pfizer who make medication commonly prescribed for PCOS, but not everybody can take them. PicoSync is more than just a tracking system. It's a lifeline for women struggling with PCOS. Let's make innovation in women's health a priority, starting right here, right now. Thank you.
Amazing job, Lisa. What a beautiful pitch and so relevant in our times today. So we're going to move into our Q&A round. So let's bring our judges and students up on the stage. Awesome. So Megan, I believe you have the question for us today.
I do have the question today. My question is, what strengths and advantages do you have over your competitors?
Love that question. So what are the strengths and advantages that you have over your competitors? Rachel, you'll be going first. You have 30 seconds.
Perfect. Right now? Oh. Sorry, I was waiting for the screen to go just to meet. Okay, I'll just start.
Take your time. Take your time. Whenever you're ready. Yeah.
Okay. Sequin stands out due to its deep understanding of the challenges in mental health care, a direct connection to the problem, and a research-backed matching algorithm that ensures the best therapist-client fit. Unlike other platforms, we prioritize both clinical expertise and communication style to create a truly effective therapeutic relationship. We're also built on firsthand experience in navigating difficulties of finding the right therapist, reinforcing a commitment to solving these issues in a meaningful way. I touched on how we're different than BetterHelp because we give therapists autonomy over their own caseloads and managing their own client base.
Perfect. I think that your time was up, Rachel. Thank you so much. Lisa, what are the advantages and strengths you have over your competitors? You too have 30 seconds.
Okay, so with the existing competitors, the existing competition doesn't cater to the group of people who have PCOS but can't take medication, but are looking for ways to manage their everyday symptoms. That's something that we at PicoSync provide because we provide targeted and evidence-backed ways to naturally manage your PCOS symptoms rather than focusing on other things like fertility or whatnot.
Love it. Thank you so much. Well, this commences our Q&A round, and we're going to give some time to our judges to make up their mind. Is it going to be Rachel or Lisa? I personally believe these Like both of these ideas are so strong and are much needed in the market right now. One with mental health and then one with, women's health. So it's going to be really tough for our judges to like pick a side. So I don't envy them. But we'll be back in just under a minute with the winner and the announcement. So make sure you don't go anywhere and stay tuned with us. And I will see you soon. And we are back. So, Philip, I'm going to be asking you first. Who have you chosen to move forward to round 3 of the arena?
Well, it's both very tight,
Yeah.
well-researched topics. But I still ended up concluding that Lisa wins for me.
Sounds good. So, Lisa, you do have 1 vote. Megan, I'm going to be asking you next. Who have you chosen to move forward to the next round?
Phenomenal pitches, and I chose Rachel.
So it is a split vote. We're going to go to the scores. So, Philip, I'm going to be asking you first. What is your total score for Rachel out of 40?
I have 36 for
30.
Lisa.
No, for Rachel
sorry,
first.
you're referring to? Oh, for Rachel. For
Rachel.
Rachel, I had 35.
25. So
No,
25 for
35.
Rachel.
35.
No, 35. My
Yes.
bad. Thanks for clarifying that. 35 for Rachel. And Megan, what was your score for Rachel?
31.
31. Okay. So that's a total of 66. Beautiful. High scores. Now we're going to move into Lisa. Philip, I'm going to be asking you, what is your total score for Lisa?
I have 36 for Lisa.
36 for Lisa. Sec. And there we go, 36 there. And Megan, what is your total score for Lisa out of 40?
29.
29. Okay. And with just 1 point of a difference, so 65 to 66. Congratulations, Rachel. You move forward to the next round of the arena. How intensely close was this? Great job, Lisa. I mean, both of them had it almost. So like, this is insane, but this is how the competition is. So fast paced, so close, and so intense. So make sure you support Rachel in her journey and also give a support to Lisa as well. And we'll see Rachel and her idea in the next round of the arena. So make sure you stay tuned with us, stay hydrated, and I will see you cuties for our last matchup for today at 5 p.m. Atlantic time. So see you in less than an hour. Until then, bye and take care.